Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about one of my ADC pistols. I have two. Um, this is a nightstand gun mainly right now because I don't have a holster. I just got the X300U today. So I decided I'd go ahead and make a video of the CZ with the X300 on it because, man, it looks good. But anyway, so when I first started carrying and being serious about it, I was carrying a Sig P229 Enhanced Elite, and I really liked it. Before that, when I wasn't very serious in it, I was carrying a Smith & Wesson M&P. Still a good pistol. Um, just didn't like the trigger. Didn't feel great to me. I did like it, but like I was at that point, I was untrained. Never had any classes. Just my concealed carry class. Used a crossbreed hybrid holster. Just pretty much all the things a novice carrier will do, I did. And now they've been carrying for 12 years. I've learned a thing or two. So, like I said, when I started being serious about it, it was a SIG 229 Elite because I liked a double action, single action trigger. I was really good with a double action. I was even better with a single. And with the M&P, and there was a couple other guns I carried before that, I was never really great. I always shot low left. Didn't really know why. And then when I got my SIG, I took some classes and I learned why, and then I learned how to use a double action single action gun, and I started getting really good. So then I shot a buddy's CZ P10, and I was like, wow, that's really nice. But I didn't switch just yet. I switched to CZ 75. My first CZ 75 was an SP01 Tactical, and I carried that thing for a good 2 years. Within that time, I bought a CZP01, sent it off to Cajun Gunworks, had it Cajunized, carried that for about a year and a half. Man, it was a great pistol. Wish I still had it. Sold it to fund some classing, some classes, some training, things like that. Ultimately, I ended up back at a striker fired gun with the CZ P10C just because, man, the trigger out of the box is just ridiculously smooth. In my opinion, it's the best one. I know people say Walther's the best, but I think CZ's better than Walther. But the reason I chose the CZ P10C is because it's compact. The grip on the F is just way too long for me to really conceal without printing really bad. So the C is better, and I can get 17 round mags for the 15 that don't print as bad as the 17 frame does with a flush base plate. The 508T. I went with the 508T because of the features it had over the RMR. This originally had an RMR on it. I liked it a lot. Battery life was outstanding. The dot was clear. The glass was clear. Everything about it was perfect. Then I bought a Sig P365XL, which is another gun I carry, and I carry it when I need deep concealment and can't really be seen carrying as much. This makes me look a little wider than what I am, and I'm kind of boxed off on I'm a 1 o'clock position. I carry appendix. So I bought the P365XL and put a 507K2 on it, X2, with the small buttons. Thanks, Trigicon. Anyway, I really like the circle dot reticle. I really like the side loading battery tray, and I like the shake awake feature. So all that made me switch to the 508T. And I wanted the V2 with the big buttons on the side, but someone had to sue someone else and make them change it. So now I've got the X2 where the buttons are kind of difficult to get to, but I only flick it maybe once or twice a day when I'm going indoors or when I'm coming outdoors or at night when I need to switch it up because the flashlights are 1,000 lumens. I used the TLR1 before this, 1,000 lumens, 20,000 candela. This is 1,000 lumens, 11,300 candela. So anyway, night vision sights, I went ahead and put those on there. It's a blacked out rear with a tritium front. You can't really see it, but it is a tritium front. It's got a black ring around it, so it kind of minimizes glare and all that. And the tritium isn't that great anyway, so I just basically use the tritium to find the gun on my nightstand because that's where it stays. But that X300, bright, bright, bright. So anyway, that's why I chose. Also, since I just got this, I had to get a new holster. I was carrying in a tier 1 concealed. You saw that in my EDC 2021 video. Tier 1 concealed Xiphos, but I wanted to try something different. I like trying different companies, seeing what I like. I never tried A&R designs, and I've heard they come highly recommended. So I did try the A&R designs. I can't remember what they call the holster, but it's their appendix holster with an optic cut and for Surefire X300. I plan on getting a threaded barrel and a compensator to throw on it just to see how I like it. I don't know if I'll carry it that way, but we'll see anyway. But anyway, guys, this is my carry gun, my night gun, my nightstand gun. I'm going out on town when I'm not in places where it's frowned upon to carry. So anyway, that's my P10. If you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up. Let me know. We'll see you next time.